Messy holiday travel, a rare sight, snow in Southern California. The major storm moving across the country, bringing icy conditions, high winds, dangerous flooding, and heavy rains opening this sinkhole on the side of a major freeway in California. We're tracking the latest before you make your travel plans for the weekend.
The president's stealth visit, Trump secretly traveling to Afghanistan for Thanksgiving, spending the holiday with our troops, and saying peace talks with the Taliban to end the 18-year war are back on, months after he broke them off.
Tragic accident. A top American climber killed, plunging to his death in Mexico. What went wrong? The details this morning.
Switched at birth, the woman who made national headlines after a hospital swap when she was days old. What happened when she learned her parents were not her biological parents? She's speaking out 26 years later, the questions that still haunt her.
And they're off. The Black Friday frenzy, kicking into high gear nationwide. Shoppers lining up, looking for those doorbuster deals. Our experts are here. The best bargains in stores and online with fewer days until this Christmas. Will this year be a boom or bust?
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
And Good Morning America, Montel Jordan. Great way to start your Friday.
Every Friday.
Throwing it back. Great to be here with you on this Black Friday. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. TJ, how'd the bird turn out?
The bird was perfect as always. You'll know I was running out of here to get to it yesterday because it was alone with my wife, and that's a problem.
Oh!
Stop.
You better.
National TV.
Sleeping on the couch, buddy.
Yeah.
It's a nice couch, though.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. America's, a lot of folks today is another national holiday, essentially, Black Friday. A lot of folks gearing up for the big shopping day this morning. But after all this, you've got to find a way to make it home after the holiday as well. That could be a problem.
That can be a problem. This morning, heavy rain and even some blizzard-like conditions sweeping the nation. We begin with Rob Marciano, who's tracking the latest on that major storm. And Rob, it's not even winter yet, and there is snow in Southern California.
Hard to believe. This is a remarkable storm. We had winds over 80 miles an hour in the mountains, 4 feet of snow. This is a video at about 3,000 feet just north and east of Los Angeles. And you can see just how tough that is. We had snow levels that were down below 2,000 feet. So that brought a lot of roadways and highways into play. So travel, especially in the west, was difficult to say the least.
In the west, it's a Black Friday whiteout. Snow north of Los Angeles, dropping visibility and making road conditions treacherous.
It's scary. A lot of hydroplaning and a lot of stop and go.
Seen a couple of cars that jackknifes and stuff, so it's dangerous out there. You got to be careful.
A rare sight in usually warm SoCal, this section of Los Padres National Forest white with snow after it was charred by wildfire only a few days before. Many travelers from out of state in awe of the unusual winter weather.
We've been coming here since kids for years, and then seeing it like this growing up, it's like a winter wonderland. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
From snow to heavy rains, flooding an RV park in La Mesa, California. A collapsed drain causing a sinkhole on the side of the 10 freeway, trapping one car in mud below an overpass. San Diego also seeing intense rain. This man and his cousin thankful to be alive after being trapped in this flooded parking garage.
You were screaming help?
They used kegs to stay afloat before being rescued by neighbors. In Colorado, a charter bus with 50 passengers on board losing control on the icy roads of I-25, rolling over. 5 people rushed to the hospital with critical injuries.
The party was traveling at minimum of 55 miles an hour, which with these road conditions was way too fast.
This has been a storm that has been slow to move, but finally it is on the move east. And look at all these alerts that we have posted. Now a winter storm warning and a new blizzard warning for parts of the northern plains again as this train of storms continues. So here's what we expect. Southern California, rain and snow will be moving out today, but in some of the mountain areas we'll see 2 to 4 feet of snow. Southwest, parts of the deserts could see some flooding rains as well. And then we get into tomorrow night, maybe some severe storms across parts of the south, blizzard conditions across the northern plains. And then a lot of this is going to get into some cold air across the northeast on Sunday when a lot of people are traveling back home. This will at least start out as a wintry mix. Could be slick across parts of New England. Tom, back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you for that. Now to President Trump traveling to Afghanistan in secret, a holiday surprise for American troops, and also making a headline declaring that he will resume peace negotiations with the Taliban, which broke down about 3 months ago. Rachel Scott has more from Mar-a-Lago this morning. Rachel, good morning.
Tom, good morning. Yes, this secret mission was kept under wraps for weeks. It required President Trump to sneak out of his Mar-a-Lago resort here in Florida and go off the grid unnoticed for hours. This morning, President Trump on his way back to the U.S. after secretly traveling to Afghanistan for a Thanksgiving Day surprise. On Air Force One, lights out, cabin windows shut. The few White House officials on board stripped of their cell phones. The leader of Afghanistan only notified shortly before President Trump landed. And as for those Thanksgiving tweets you saw on the president's Twitter feed, those were scheduled ahead of time. On the ground, the president greeting American troops and announcing renewed peace talks with the Taliban.
The Taliban wants to make a deal. We'll see if they want to make a deal. It's got to be a real deal, but we'll see.
Negotiations with the Taliban have been stalled after President Trump suddenly broke off the talks 3 months ago. After 18 years of fighting, 13,000 American troops are still in the country. The president said he'd like to see that number drop to about 8,600 or even lower.
And then we can do much further than that. We can go much further than that. Because of new weaponry and technology, we're able to do actually more with fewer troops.
President Trump all smiles as he served the troops their dinner, joking he didn't even have time to finish his own meal.
I never got to my turkey. It's the first time in Thanksgiving that I've never had anything called turkey, but that's okay.
But the visit comes amid tension between the president and some military leaders over his intervention in war crime cases, the latest of which led to the firing of Navy Secretary Richard Spencer. Spencer writing in a Washington Post op-ed, the president has very little understanding of what it means to be in the military, to fight ethically, or to be governed by a uniform set of rules and practices. And this marks President Trump's second visit to a combat zone, his first in Afghanistan. TJ?
All right, Rachel, thank you so much. We turn now overseas to Hong Kong, where police found thousands of gasoline bombs on a university campus. That campus was the site of a 12-day standoff with protesters. Our senior foreign correspondent, Ian Pannell, has the latest for us. And hello to you, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, TJ. That's right. The siege at Hong Kong's Polytechnic University is finally over, and police have cleared the campus after this 12-day siege. Now, remember, this is where we've been reporting from, and that standoff between police and protesters there saw some of the most intense and sustained clashes since this pro-democracy movement erupted almost 6 months ago. Now, police have been displaying some of the homemade weapons they found at the campus, including, get this, almost 4,000 gasoline bombs and more than 1,300 explosive items. Now, overnight, thousands of protesters took to the streets again, only this time they wanted to wave the stars and stripes and say thank you to Congress and the American people for supporting Hong Kong. This came after President Trump signed legislation strengthening the position of the protesters by threatening sanctions and penalties if China meddles with the city's rights and freedoms.
And Ian, we only imagine what the response has been from the Chinese government to seeing this.
Yeah, that's right, TJ. In one word, Beijing is furious. The American ambassador was summoned, with China saying it strongly protests, threatening countermeasures. And this comes, of course, at a sensitive time when both economic superpowers are engaged in highly sensitive talks to try and end this long-running trade war. But if Beijing hoped it could just marginalize the demonstrations in Hong Kong, well, that's now out the window. With America backing the movement, what we should expect is more protests and potentially more violence. TJ?
All right, Ian Pannell for us this morning. Thank you so much. Eva?
Well, now to Black Friday, one of the biggest money makers for retailers and biggest bargains for shoppers. Gio Benitez is at the Best Buy in New York. And Gio, it's the calm before the storm right now.
Yeah, that's right, Eva. Good morning. This store is going to be opening up very soon, but we're already seeing some great deals on electronics. These TVs right here, $200 off, but this one behind me, $800 off. And this year, so many of these shoppers did their Black Friday shopping on a Thursday. 3, 2, 1. The Black Friday frenzy has begun. Millions of holiday shoppers around the country racing to the stores before the Thanksgiving dinner is even cold.
You said you've been out shopping this morning. What are you looking for now?
First one.
Shoppers taking their appetite for holiday bargains to the streets.
This is one of the traditions of Thanksgiving as well.
Bracing the cold, waiting in line for hours to be the first in store to jump on those exclusive Black Friday deals.
I brought the Apple Watch Series 3 for $129. I think I hit the jackpot, you know?
In all honesty, I mean, I did bring every card I could think of that I do own, but I'm hoping to keep it under like 1,000.
But while stores like these saw thousands rush in, some retailers say Black Friday just isn't as hectic as it once was.
The guests in stores are way less than in previous years, but it's because our digital channels have been amazing.
Most people just buy it online, so the store's empty.
It's really not that crazy.
According to savings website Retail Me Not, 85% of consumers plan to shop across Black Friday and Cyber Monday this year, but only 47% of Thanksgiving weekend shoppers say they'll do it the old-fashioned way, in stores. And there are some deals in store, because here right now we're also seeing some deals on kitchen appliances. This air fryer here, almost 50% off. We're also seeing some good deals on gaming consoles. But if you're looking to buy toys, bedding, even furniture, experts are telling us just hold off a little bit. You might get some better deals closer to Christmas. TJ?
All right, Gia, I hope I get you as my secret Santa, because you're in a good spot right now. Talk to you here soon, my man. All right, before everybody, you're going to go out to the stores. It would help if you knew which store to go to get the best bargain. And for that, we get to our Becky Worley. She's in our Super Saver Command Center. All right, so bargains, what are you seeing?
Oh, yeah. Today is a great day for finding those discounts, as Gio just told us. New doorbusters, Best Buy, 8 a.m. They're going to have a 65-inch Hisense TV. It's just $299. Now, this is an off-brand TV, but 65 inches for under $300. That's new this year. It's only in store. And I want to show you another store, in-store only deal. You can net up to a $400 Target gift card with the purchase of a Samsung phone. Only in store. You have to activate it and set it up. So those are two good deals today, TJ.
All right, top items, though, when we're talking about electronics.
You know, one I really like, Roomba vacuum cleaners. The Roomba 675 is $199 at Lowe's. That's $100 off the manufacturer price. Now let's talk about a gift for kids or tweens. This is a Chromebook from Best Buy. It's $89. That's $100 off retail. Great gift.
Okay, gift cards. Do we do it now or later?
You know, today's an incredible day to buy gift cards because they're discounted. You can find a $100 gift card today for just $80 at Best Buy. Look for these discounts in all the stores, 15, 20% off. It's kind of like free money.
All right, and gifts for the kids. Gio hit on this, but do you wait for the toys for the kids or go ahead and grab them now?
Super Saturday, last Saturday before December, best deal, but must-haves? Well, how about Baby Shark from Walmart? 25% off, and it sings. You know you want this, right, TJ?
I'm not sure what you said. All I heard was Baby Shark, do. But Becky, thank you. And all these bargains, we're going to see her again a little later. All these you can find on our website at goodmorningamerica.com. Tom.
All right, I have that at home and now at work. All right, TJ, thanks so much. Now let's check in with the country's largest online retailer, Amazon spokesperson Kate Scarper is here to tell us about the hottest trends and the hottest Black Friday deals to come so far. So, Kate, start us off. What is really hot this season? What's flying off the shelves?
Yeah, so far this season, we've seen customers really love shopping fashion and seasonal styles, toys for the kids, and electronics from TVs to headphones, and of course our own Amazon devices have been super popular so far.
And what are the best deals right now? If people really want a single item that they're looking for, what are the biggest discounts?
So we have thousands of incredible deals today at Amazon.com/Black Friday. So some of the deals are 40% off Samsung, Sony, and LG TVs, up to 40% off Levi's for the whole family, $40 off our new Echo Show 5 device, up to 44% off KitchenAid items, and 30% off LOL Surprise toys. So that's just a small sampling of some of the incredible deals available on Amazon today.
LOLs, those are huge with kids.
Yes.
I know that much. All right, this is the shortest shopping season because Thanksgiving and Christmas are crunched so close together. What do you recommend as far as shipping goes?
So we offer customers a variety of delivery options, and we've actually grown a fulfillment network to bring our hubs and fulfillment centers closer to customers so we could deliver faster and more efficiently. And Prime members have one-day delivery on millions of items this year.
All right, I ordered 3 packages, but I don't have them yet. Do you know when they're coming?
I could check on that for you after
Kate.
this.
All right, Kate, thanks so much. TJ, over to you.
Did you just ask her to track your package for you, Tom? All right, we turn to a really big question this weekend. All right, you ate until you passed out, you shopped till you dropped, so let's go sit in a dark movie theater. That should work. Diane Macedo is here with a look at what's hot at the box office. And we got some early award contenders as well, Diane. Good morning to you.
That's right, TJ, good morning. The holiday season is great for many things, but movies is high on that list. So if you're ready to trade in the turkey for popcorn, here are some must-see movies of the season.
If you thought your family gathering was tense,
I gotta do this more often.
Be glad you're not in this family. Knives Out opening this weekend is a whodunit about the mysterious death of the family patriarch and all the star family members who are suspects.
I suspect foul play.
If you were stuck under an avalanche last week and missed it, Frozen 2 is breaking box office records left and right.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Maybe the best way to warm up?
Would you be mine?
Don your cardigan and see Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Gaining award show traction in theaters, Ford versus Ferrari, a.k.a. Damon versus Bale. More Oscar contenders opening soon.
HR's on the phone because you called me a skirt.
Bombshell, featuring attention-grabbing performances by Nicole Kidman as former Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson and Charlize Theron as Megyn Kelly. And a new version of Little Women getting big buzz.
Here we go!
Also in December, the controversial film version of the musical Cats. And of course, a galaxy far, far away is finally near. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker ends the 9-movie Skywalker saga.
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
And one more film to put on your radar. Oscar nominee Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out is getting awards buzz again for his work in Queen and Slim, a romantic thriller about a first date that turns into a run from the law. So many movies to choose from. Get your elastic waistband pants and go out and enjoy.
Leggings, all the leggings. Thanks, Diane. Check this out. The Detroit Lions play football every year on Thanksgiving, but it's not every year that the power goes out. Take a look at what happened during the halftime show. Yeah, that's not a mistake. That was a technical glitch. It was the power going out. A few notes into country music duo Brothers Osborne's first song, and they got very quiet. The lights are still out right there, you can see. They just lost power. Luckily, after a few awkward moments, you see the crowd celebrating, the power came back on, and so did the show.
All right. Well, as we know, Robin Roberts isn't here today, but her presence looms large as I am now required to tell you about an update about her beloved New Orleans Saints. The Saints, yes, they actually put on a pretty good show yesterday, but they also are the first team to clinch a playoff spot. Congratulations, Robin. But the Saints quarterback, Drew Brees, a superstar, he says this isn't enough. They are actually looking forward. Oh, poor Matt Ryan. We should replay that. Okay, but they say they have bigger fish to fry. They are certainly looking towards a possible Super Bowl. But Matt Ryan was sacked 9 times yesterday, and then he had that moment. But check out this turkey dance from one of the guys who sacked him several times. 4 times yesterday. Did a little turkey dance.
And he's got a turkey leg in his hand?
He has in his hand.
How did they get a turkey leg onto the field?
Yeah, I don't know. They haven't. Who Dat Nation, very happy. Yes. Looking for revenge.
Happy, Robin?
Okay. She is. All right, we're following a lot of other stories this morning, including that fatal fall, a top American climber's tragic accident in Mexico. The details coming in.
And the woman switched at birth, speaking out the questions that still haunt her 26 years later. But first, let's check back with Rob and the weather. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Eve, a lot of people thinking about traveling back Saturday, Sunday. We have yet another storm that's coming into the west during the day on Saturday. Not as quite as strong as the last one, but this will be a slow mover as well. So it'll be at least a 2-day event with rain along the valleys and snow up along the mountains. Time now for your weekend getaways, brought to you by Jeep.
If you like to put work in here or here, now you get Jeep employee pricing as if you work here. At the Jeep Black Friday sales event, you pay what we pay on select models like Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most awarded SUV ever, or other deals on Jeep Gladiator, the most off-road capable midsize pickup ever, and Jeep Wrangler, the most technologically advanced Wrangler ever. It's employee pricing plus at the Jeep Black Friday sales event.
Or well-qualified lessees can now lease the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator for $298 a month.
Today's going to be chilly, but at least it's not going to be windy, and we've got colder temperatures coming our way for tomorrow. So today is going to be dry, temperatures from the 30s to about 45 degrees. Around lunchtime today will be partly sunny, close to 50 later on. Now tomorrow we're going to have quite a few clouds across the area, but rain is going to wait until after about 9 p.m. We'll have a temperature though of only 43 degrees. We're 47 on Sunday with rain throughout the day and some lingering showers even on Monday.
Awfully wiggly this morning. I think we're all tight in our clothes.
Wow.
You know, from all the food, guys.
Yeah, no,
stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay, Eva.